Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, whichever suits you best. I'm back again. Preemptively apologize. I've got kind of a sore throat today, so I'm not feeling great and I might not sound very good. Anyways, I've got a couple of things to show off. First of all, I've gone ahead and I've made some changes to my hangar bay. I changed it from a lift to a ramp. Mostly because I wanted it to be able to be compatible with the immersive ramps mod, which uses a remote that you can open and close your ramps with. In fact, here we go. I've already tested it. I already know it works, so we'll go ahead and show that here. This also gives you the ability to just drive your vehicle straight onto the bay. There is one minor issue with it. First of all, there it is. I don't have any of the decorations or lighting done yet, but I'll just go ahead and show you that it does work. There's a little bit of clipping from the door. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about it with how big it is. It's just how fast the animations work. It's kind of like the fact that my cargo bays, the lift is a little bit slower than the doors, and so it gets some clipping, but it's a small price to pay. But you can see that you can just drive your vehicle straight onto your ship now. Oops. Still getting used to the controls for this guy. I don't know why, because they actually are very similar to the old Halo CE, but I'm still getting used to them. It's been a while since I've had controls like this on a game, but yeah, you can kind of get it up in here however you want it, park it. Now it's gonna disappear when you take off. That's just how the engine works. Nothing I can do about that. But the other thing that you can see here is that I've added these struts here for the whoops, that's not what I wanted, for the lift, and you can see that they do work. And so there's these strut railings that they slide along. You can kind of see the rounded parts on both ends that slide through there. There's a little bit of clipping at the top. Unfortunately, it's good enough. Like I'm not going to worry about that little bit of clipping. Everything else looks pretty good, in my opinion. So it's good enough. But that's not the only thing that I have to show off. The other thing that I wanted to show off was in my last video when I showed off my wings.
Anything I can help you
somebody had made a post about pylons and having like angled pylons. So, and I was like, you know what, that's a pretty good idea. I could probably do something like that. So I'll show you what I came up with here.
How about it?
We got a couple of things to actually show off here. Get over to structural. So this is your starboard fore pylon. You will notice that if it's starboard, is the starboard pylons are lower on the port side and higher on the starboard side, and then the port pylons reverse. So if you want, but they can snap on both sides. They've got connections on both sides. So this is slanted forward. The fores slant forward, and then the afts slant backwards. So like that's the port aft. You can see it slants backwards. And then if we go to the, oops, that's not the right one. If we go to the port 4, it slants forward. If you attach it to the port side, but this allows you a lot of flexibility on how you use these. So if you wanted to, you could use like a port 4 with a starboard aft. Is that right? Yeah. Starboard aft. If you wanted to have both up and down slanted backwards. You'll also notice that they use the same kind of armor plating sides as the wings, and also my side armor plating, and that's specifically so that you can do stuff like this if you want to. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a middle one. If you wanted to, you could make like winged pylons. Don't know if that's something that anybody would actually want to do or not, but I figure it doesn't hurt to give you guys the options. But you can do stuff like that, make all kinds of different shapes and whatever you want to do. The other thing that somebody mentioned was with my new armor plating, which I had already kind of had planned, but I just didn't have it done yet, was a trim piece to seamlessly integrate like the side paneling with the top and bottom paneling. I'm going to show you that here real quick. If I can find it. No. There you go. We'll stick one of those on there. Stick some of these panels on here. And then, if you want, you can come on down one more and you get to the trim pieces. And this kind of seamlessly integrates the two panels together. So it kind of gives you that nice, almost like a Koenig tower look or something. But yeah, you can now do that as well. So try to make it as flexible as possible. I get a. The other thing that you can do with these, which I don't know if I showed you, but you can actually overlap them and stack them. Oh man, if I can make it work. Oh, you know what? I only did it on the fore and the aft side. That's right. On the port and starboard, I put weapon equipment slots instead. I forgot. Oh well, that's all right. It is what it is. But you can kind of give yourself. It almost looks like windows. Look at all those windows on that ship. Kind of gives you flexibility though in how you make your ship look now. I hope everybody gets a kick out of that stuff. I'm sure that if nothing else, you can use it just to build it. Like I said, you can use this just to like build up armor plating on your ship. You know, I mean, if you just want a bunch of hull armor, just stack a bunch of these guys. It'll. Oh, that's right. It's got the equipment slot on there. But anyways, that's just some of the little things that I did. I still got a bunch of decorating to do. Still have some weapons to work on. The weapons probably aren't going to be ready to be shown until after Shattered Space comes out. Still working on getting the designs just right. But, yeah, anyways, that's what I got done so far. Hope you guys like that, and until the next time, have a great one.